guys have enjoyed putting your sculptures together and coating it with the foam coating. So once you have finished with that and it's dry, make sure you've let it sit for 48 hours is probably the best bet, at least 24 hours though for it to really cure. Once you have finished that, you can, if needed, if you've got some like rough areas on your sculpture where the foam has kind of, the foam coating crumbled a little bit or just got some little blobs on it, you can, if you have available some sandpaper, you can actually do a little sanding on your sculpture on the edges just to get a little bit smoother finish. That is not required though, so that's just if you have that available, if you need it, but if you don't have that available, no problem. You can just paint right over any of the rough spots. Okay, so once you have that done, your next step is to divide your project into some different sections. So remember, we talked about our artist, Romero Brito, which I think is that backwards for y'all? Romero Brito. And we talked about, we looked at some of his work, we looked at some videos. It's been a while, so it'd be a good idea if you, with permission of your parents, if you look that up on the internet, search for Romero Brito artwork, and you can kind of get a better feel again for what his style looked like. So he was inspired by the Cubist, and so he would break up his objects into different pieces. So if you think about, like if you had a piece of glass and you did one like hammer in the middle and it would kind of shatter it into different pieces, that's similar to what the Cubists would do. So they would shatter it into a variety of different pieces. They can be any kind of shapes that you want it to be. They can be angular, they can be rounded, they could be square.